All right, so what's good, y'all? Here we are back again talking about some dating videos. So I'm going to begin with Taurus since the poll suggested that we talk about me dating the Taurus woman first. So unlike prior videos, I'm going to talk more directly to the sun sign, right? Because as we've discussed and I concur, people have different ascendants, people have different moons, people have different, planetary placements that makes situations different. So I agree, you know what I mean? So as an astrologer, I should be more responsible, right? So I'm able to differentiate those things and talk directly to the souls of these signs that I'm about to speak about in a way that we can fact check it, pardon me, is to look at the fifth house of the sign that we're going to be talking about, because with the solar dial, that will explain or describe how they date. All right, fifth house represents dating. I'm not talking about seventh house with the marriage and all that. I'm talking about fifth house with the dating, right? It explains the dating style of each sun sign that we speak about. So it'll be current, right? And if you're in denial after this, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm keeping it official based upon, current interactions and the fifth sign for each sign in the zodiac wheel and the solar dial. So I'll even tell you what that is for each sign when I break it down. All right, so we're a minute in. I already took a minute and change off of Taurus's video. Pardon me, Tauruses. All right, so boom. For Taurus, Virgo is the fifth sign in the zodiac wheel and the solar dial, right? So this is what I figured out. Well, first, let me talk about the good points that I've experienced lately dating the Taurus woman. So they're still there. They're still there. So for all the naysayers talking about how, Tauruses don't give a damn about you once they're gone, they're done with you and all that, cut it out. Like, cut it out, burn it up, all right? Because I've been in contact with a few Taurus women lately, and they're still there. Not only are they still there, they are not bitter. And I'm not saying that usually they are, but if bitter is not the best word for it, it's disappointed in you, whoever they're dating, or it's maybe disgusted, appalled or something, but just not, they're not so cool about kicking it with you after that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what y'all mean by, oh, we're done with you. Nah, what I believe, and this is why I say let's fact check this with Virgo being the fifth house that rules over dating and romance for Tauruses, is they reflect and they analyze their dating partner. They analyze the situation and the scenario. And what I've learned lately is that Taurus must have been undergoing some self-healing or self-reflection type thing, because what I pick up from the recent conversations was they are not bitter. They are not salty. They're not even bringing up the past of shit that happened to where we clashed, or, stuff that pulled us apart, or whatever the case may be. They're not talking about that shit. And they can go in and do that type of shit, usually. You know what I'm saying? But none of that is happening. None of that is happening. So I can tell that Taurus woman has been observing me because of the current conversations that we're having now. They're also lying about observing me, and that's cool. I think it's cute, you know what I'm saying? But you can't get past me on that. You can't get over me on that. And another way that we can fact check this without using intuition alone, because that's what I'm really basing this on. Virgo is an analytical sign. It's an observational sign. So with social media being at hand right now, Taurus has a great advantage in the dating field, because they are able to check up on their spouses or the people that they date and stuff like that, to see what's going on in their lives without directly talking to them. Now tell me I'm lying, y'all. Go ahead and tell me I'm lying. Go ahead. Don't play with me. So y'all have been observing. Y'all have been going on these social media sites, seeing what y'all dudes been posting and shit like that, and y'all been keeping tabs on them, and you're able to it enhances your ability, Taurus woman's ability, to reflect on themselves in the situation and see if the dude grown or changed a bit, or, or just where his power is, where his mindset is at the current state. So they have a better ability to be able to converse with this dude instead of being stuck in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because Taurus women Taurus in general have a difficulty with change, right? So at least the conversation is updated now, is what I'm saying. They're there and they're able to talk to me from a place that's not resentful of our history. You get what I'm saying? Have I been dating any new Tauruses? No, I haven't. We got some chemistry that dates back a little bit so far. You know what I'm saying? So I felt good about that. I felt upbeat, and I'm like, oh, okay, this feels like a whole brand new Taurus that I'm dealing with right here. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting, but definitely something I picked up on, and that's a pro. All right, for all you say that I hate Taurus women, y'all lying. Y'all don't know. I'm just a serious motherfucker when I say what I say. You know what I'm saying? But those are the pros. I got cons too. Don't worry. I will not disappoint. But what's another pro? You know what I mean? Is Taurus women are reaching out to me. Now this is something that's different for me. I'm usually the one who's saying, what's going on or something like that. And getting ignored. I'm gonna keep it official. Getting denied or rejected or just ignored. I'm not talking to this nigga. And not even that. Like Taurus women won't even say that. They just like, I got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? I could hear it in their mind. Like, I'm not fucking with this nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So what's different now, and I'm not saying Taurus women don't ever check up on you, because that'll be a bold-faced fucking lie. Like birthdays, holidays and shit, they're good for that. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you also know that they have still some type of sentiment for you, is when they do stuff like that. But you leave too much of a gap in the relationship and they'll stop doing that shit too. But what I've noticed is, lately they've been contacting me, reaching out to me. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Not just once out of the month or once every 3 months, but like sometimes day after day, at least week after week, sometimes month after month. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? I'm getting rhythm right now. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? What we doing? So, but it's genuine. It's heartfelt. I feel that sense of loyalty that they've always possessed. I feel that coming back to life. And I guess, again, the observation is allowing them to realize what drew them closer to me, or what made us have that connection or that bond, to the point where they're like, you know what, let me just reach out to homeboy and see what's going on with him, talk to him, pick his brain a bit, chop it up and do the 1-2. Because, and now check this out, right? This is what I've learned, and I'm teaching this. This is what I've learned, right? Is that when a Taurus is in it with their significant other, like face to face all the time, on top of each other, and they basically, maybe they live with each other or whatever the case may be, it's more difficult for them to observe the situation because they're in it. But when they have the ability to step back and observe it, they actually are having brighter dating experiences. That's what I'm gathering anyway. Not to put the details all the way of what some of these Taurus women that I'm dealing with are experiencing, but I'm pretty sure you could connect the dots. Like, if there's someone else in the picture, they're having more fun with the person that they're observing outside of their main relationship, should I say. All right, so basically they're dating me at the same time while they're dating someone else, but it's more fun with me or whatever the case may be, because they can do it from an observational view, is one. Virgo is a mutable sign, so they can do it from a way to where they can move around. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be attached to me like that, and they can still carry on with their lives outside of our relationships. You understand what I'm saying? So this is something I've learned. Now tell me I'm lying, y'all. Tell me this is all Taurus shit too. This ain't got nothing to do with their ascendants, their moons, and none of that. I figured it out. This is the formula. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I've picked up on dating a Taurus woman. Another pro, this is brand new as well. They're revealing themselves to me. So all of that covering up and, this shell that they don't want to come out of, and it feels to me like they're being secretive about something, and they, that's leaving now. So I guess, like, a lot of you Taurus women have told me before, like, yo, the reason why they're not opening up to you is because they're not comfortable with you like that yet. It takes time. And I was like, yeah, but goddamn, how much fucking time is it gonna take? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Pisces. Like, I'm more open with it when it comes to expression. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, sure, I'm secretive and shit, but if I'm there, if we having that moment, like I expect that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am, you know what I'm saying? But that's not really a healthy way to think anyway, that people are going to be like you. So I had to learn that. But my point is, I understand what y'all mean now by saying it takes time for a person to open up. And see, this is important to speak about dating right here, because sometimes people think dating is supposed to be some real, like, speed dating. That's a thing now, right? Oh shit, pardon me, I should have unplugged the refrigerator first. But anyway, we'll get through this. So hopefully this mic is picking up my voice more. Like, speed dating is this thing that we're supposed to, pick people up and dump them off and expose them. I mean, dispose of them, excuse me, right? And it's like, if you're dealing with a woman like Taurus woman, if you're dating her, you're going to be dating her for a while, because everything is like slow motion with Taurus women. So you can't even approach them with a serious mindset thinking that you're going to just jump in and jump out. You understand what I'm saying? So now I get to see, like, oh, okay, if dude's still around, dude still fuck with her like that, then now the relationship is growing. Now they see it going somewhere, when in all actuality, of course, some Taurus women will want you to show your devotion 24/7 because of that five senses connecting, need to touch and hold and experience you, to confirm that you actually are dating, right? But in the absence of that, to still be able to communicate after time has passed by is also a confirmation of that person still being able to commit to them. It's still a commitment, because if it weren't, then I just ignore or block profiles and, just be like, yo, get out of my life. You said it was over, right? Or whatever the fuck we said to each other. Like, so what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's another pro. They opening up to me, and that's unexpected. Now, one thing is a con here is that they're still stubborn. They're still stubborn, and they're prideful when it comes to discussions about money. So what I'm experiencing is they're hinting to issues of concerns about things that need money for solutions, to solve things. However, they're still such personal people that they don't care to look at this in a business mindset, from a business point of view, right? And of course, that partially is to blame on me, because I'm a business scholar, I'm a businessman, and it's just like, oh, but I'm dating you. What the fuck? What do we look like doing business? You know what I'm saying? Well, at least for Taurus women, it's because they take things more personally. Second house rules over them, you know what I mean? And it's just like, nah, if you give me the money, if you're dating me, give me the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. And I'm not saying that's exactly what I'm saying, but I'm saying to give me cues and hint to problems that can be solved with money, and you don't let me do my business thing to fulfill that, that's still an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Something that gets me irritated. So that's there as a con for me anyway. And I'm concerned. Look, I'm concerned about earth signs in general, period, right now, right? But let me keep it on the Taurus and say that I get irritated by how they use social media and technology. It's getting better because I've been actually FaceTiming and speaking on the phone with them again. But I'm concerned with how Taurus uses technology, because I feel like they look so awkward using it. Like, they're not trying to get their coins with it as well, and that confuses me. Or they think that, okay, if they got a media profile, they're supposed to be showing family pics, or they're supposed to be showing, memes and stuff to laugh at. And I'm like, yo, you a money sign, ma. What we doing? Like, what are you doing? Even if, okay, take me out of the equation, right? What are you doing as a money sign? And we having low-key discussions about money situations, and you're not capitalizing off of this. And this is a major concern for me dating Taurus women, because this is not just personal. It's because of the planetary alignment. You have the planet Uranus inside of Taurus, Taurus women. Uranus rules technology. This is the era of Bitcoin, digital currencies, and at least currency that flows over the wire online. So what we doing? Like, what are you doing? Get back to me on that. Talk to me about that, all right? So I can stop being concerned and we can progress even more. But that's it for the Taurus woman, y'all. Me dating the Taurus woman update. I'll be back.